Hello, I'm Command Sergeant Major Daniel Hendrex, and I would like to welcome you to Fort Stewart and Hunter Army Airfield. Today, I hope that you have become familiar with all the resources that are available to you when you may find your battle buddy in crisis. The unfortunate fact is that suicides still occur. We will work hard at Fort Stewart and Hunter Army Airfield to prevent the loss of life of our soldiers and family members and have come a long way in this endeavor. Now, for every story that we read or hear that ends in tragedy, there are many more stories out there which end in success. So let's talk in general terms about those at risk and the successes that we have had in preventing death by suicide. First and foremost, battle buddy interventions work. Your efforts are the critical link to avoid the unnecessary loss of life. Now, what do I mean by battle buddy? Anybody can be a battle buddy. It can be a fellow soldier, a friend, family member. You may just be the first person to come across a troubling post on a soldier's social media site, or even just a concerned individual that may only be an acquaintance of someone in crisis. Now, we know that certain trends have emerged across the Army and here at Fort Stewart and Hunter Army Airfield. We know that there are certain groups, such as soldiers with significant relationship or financial stress, soldiers under investigation, or those separating from the military. Now, the analysis shows that even geographical bachelors and, yes, senior leaders can be at risk. Now, it's important to know who your unit chaplain and behavioral health personnel are, and know that you don't have to go it alone to get someone help. Use those resources on your Battle Buddy card and see who is on your Unit Resiliency Resource Board. These are all resources that are waiting to help you. Second, we have learned that family members know their loved ones better than anybody else, and they often recognize those warning signs early on. We want to encourage them to assist their husbands, wives, and children in getting the help that they need when they need it. We want family members to feel comfortable reaching out to commands when significant red flags or imminent danger exists. We also need to know when to involve the chain of command. And when fellow soldiers make unsettling remarks or post something that is off on social media, we need to engage immediately. Sometimes that's a hard call, but being a battle buddy means doing the hard right. And lastly, I cannot stress this enough. It takes engaged leadership. Get to know your soldiers who work for you, work with you, and by genuinely engaging those around you, soldiers are more likely to reach out to you in their time of need. Now, a fellow soldier at risk may confide in you and ask you to keep it between you and them. And you may have some sense of loyalty to your friend, but I'll tell you this is a false dilemma. I have had the opportunity to speak with soldiers who faced this dilemma when tragedy struck. They would give anything to get a second opportunity to share that information. Remember, you are the critical first line in the prevention of suicide.